I've taught dressing up and down for 16 years now, and every time I teach it, we invite a visiting artist to come. Myself and the students treat ourselves as a production house, a studio house, to make a work for the artist. And we always make very elaborate costumes. And when I saw Swineryy's work, one of the things I thought about was that she's very limited to just the face and the voice and this limited time to work with the animoji. And I wondered if she had ever fantasized about having a full body character to work with more time. She is a comedian from Karachi, Pakistan. She was a stand-up comedian, and she started to create animojis on an Instagram account. And so I invited her to imagine a work where her characters were full body costume. And this came about because the idea that she came up with was to create a music video for the characters.
I felt like the natural kind of way to branch out from there would be in video form and taking these characters from animojis and kind of making them a little bit more real. That was so aligned with my existing characters, when I visualized how that would look in a film form.
I constructed the headpiece for Swineryy, veil, and I also took part in creating the face for the Lena Auntie character, as well as painting the jeans. The experience was a whirlwind. It was so labor intensive. It required a lot of thoughtful and careful planning. The pieces are so large and they're so detailed, so it is an incredible amount of hours went into all of the costumes that we created. And so just a lot of careful contemplation and planning went into all the pieces to ensure that we were meeting her vision.
So it was really interesting because when I got to be a little bit involved in the costume class as well, in the sense that before my visit, I was kind of exchanging notes on how I wanted the characters to look and making changes and things like that. So I was a little bit involved in what the students, how they were making the costumes and what they were going to look like, which was really exciting to me.
Swineryy thinks of her work in terms of comedy, but looking at it, I see it through the perspective of social critique, and her 220,000 Instagram followers really understand her as being at the forefront of engaging with social conventions in Pakistan in a really remarkable way.
I just feel very lucky and blessed and thankful that this kind of happened, and all the people that I got to meet and work with. And it's a first for me, like I said, so I'm super just grateful that it happened.